how do you feel?
As a commissioner who is enjoying the largest family in Europe probably, students, teachers, cultural operators, actors, those who are really very friendly to each other, because it's not so much about standards, technicalities, but about human relations, and that's, I think, the most rewarding part of my portfolio, which is really large.
Young Reporters Project. I'm very stressed about the name of the winning project, but I will try. Internetzeitung und Austausch von Texten zur Unterstützung bei Erlernen der deutschen Sprache. Germany and
Súkromné gymnázium z Prešova, ale tie vlajky nie sú v poriadku. The flags are different. Never mind.
Come here, please. Alphonse Muzov and Martina Vinsviarova from Slovakia. So this is a very interesting project. The language of the project is German. For communication and learning, German teenagers helped Slovak teenagers learn the language through text and adapted learning materials, and they even helped them organize German parties in Slovakia, which must be something. So now we change categories and we go to pedagogical innovation. And the runner-up for the 5 to 12 is, I will not pronounce the name, but it means Together in Europe. Learning and sharing. For pedagogical innovation, 13 to 19. So this is a very well organized online school magazine project which has totally changed the way the pupils behave. Europe Éducation École Club de Philosophie, Czeslaw Michalewski de France, Raffaella Lodi, Italy. Playing and learning is the winner. Now we have the commissioner and the minister twinning up for the prizes. Angeliki Ikonomopoulou from Greece and Teresa Costanza from Italy. Thank you for coming. The Crop Circles Challenge Project.
Thank you, Brigitte Paris, for the presentation.
Wir haben's. Super.
It's in German, so I have to improve my Hilfe. Just close it down. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Geblockte zulassen.
I tried to download the file yesterday.
Okay. That's really strange that this picture doesn't appear. But the first step is you have the real crop circle in the fields of southern of England, Wiltshire and Hampshire. So I learned a little bit also, and my students also. I never knew that those two counties existed in England. I know southern England. Perhaps that's what is my conclusion. When these crop circles are made by aliens, they have to be strong in mathematics and in geometry. So we are looking for the geometrical construction behind the crop circle. And after a lot of constructions, but every step is simple. That's it. Yeah?
So the first thing that the students did together was the newspaper project. Our local newspaper supplied us with a free subscription of their papers for the whole class, meaning every morning there was a big bulk of newspapers lying in front of the door. And we were supposed to read the newspapers in German, and we were doing lots of things with that. And one of the things we did was trying to write easy summaries in German, because in Slovakia they learn German as a subject. And so we sent those easy summaries of German as a teaching material. You see some of the articles over here. As a teaching material to Slovakia, and they learned with those articles. And they were up-to-date articles from local newspapers and international news, and about, this one is for Berufsfilter, so that's an ecological topic about cars and exhaust fumes and everything. And they were learning about that. Maybe they were not able to understand the original text as it appeared in the newspaper, but the simplified version was just perfect for them. The next thing was that we, in one of these school books, we discovered a chapter about, or a unit about Leipzig, the beautiful city of Leipzig. And it was a coincidence that this class had an exchange program with Leipzig. All this has to be done in German, so there was a lot of German authentic language in the Slovakian classroom. And now you might ask yourself, okay, the Slovakians, they profited a lot from the German connection, but how did we profit from the Slovakians? Because it's supposed to be a mutual project here. We can say that about 80% of our students didn't know that Slovakia existed, and maybe 50 of them didn't know where it was. And if we look at our school book in class 9 and class 10, it's all about Europe. So it's the European part in geography and in history, but you couldn't find Slovakia. There are other interesting countries in Europe, of course. It was not Slovakia. But now they know where it is, and they know authentic information about Slovakia. They know people, they know faces behind news. And that is, I think, something that you cannot get in a regular classroom. So we try to use that. And again, it's the border between school life and private activities is sort of vanishing a little bit, so that they even talk to people from Slovakia on a private basis in their free time. And I think that's what is very European about it. Questions?
Just tell you about this. Everybody who's using one of those free software packages, we would like anyway to write a report at the end. Well, it's a very similar procedure as we had before. So